Hi, I'm Rick Howard. In my job, I get to travel a lot. At least that's what I say at the beginning of our weekly videos. My favorite time of year is Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. This year, Food and Wine Festival runs from September 27th through November 11th. And for the whole month of October, we'll be bringing you a new video each day from one of the festival marketplaces around World Showcase. As our guests, we'll have wine experts, chefs, and great friends, because there's no better way to enjoy Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival than with food, wine, and great friends. Welcome to Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival on Travel with Rick. Hey guys, welcome back to Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. How cool is this, right? Got my good friends here, Bob and Mary from allinwdw.com. Hey guys, how's it going?
It's great. It's great. Thank you very much for having us join you. We really appreciate it.
Pretty sweet, right? Having a good time?
Excited.
It's really, really cool. So glad to be back. So glad. Man, we've counted this thing down. We've been waiting for it, and we're finally here. And this is one of the things that we've been really looking forward to a lot. This is Brazil, and we've got this pork belly happening, right? I mean, pork belly is an awesome thing.
It's awesome. Late July, you and I got a chance to attend the Food and Wine Preview event, and they served this, and it was just fantastic.
It was good there. What I'm only hoping is that this pork belly is as good as the pork belly they have at California Grill right now. I mean, California Grill's reopened. They have a pork belly nigiri, a kind of sushi that is just fantastic. So I'm looking forward to this. And scallops. Scallops are one of my favorite things in the whole world anyway. I mean, if I see scallops on the menu, if I know the chef's doing them right, that's one of my go-to dishes. So love scallops, so really looking forward to that. So Brazil's pretty cool, right? I mean, Brazil's been here since 1996. Always one of our go-to booths. We love coming out here. So you've been looking forward to this one, Bob?
Absolutely. In fact, isn't Brazil making its return to Food and Wine this year? It was away for a year.
I know. We're glad to have it back, aren't we?
Absolutely.
And we're glad they brought pork belly. I mean, my goodness, if you're going to come back, boys, bring pork belly. We'll give you 2 thumbs up right away. That's really awesome. And then we've got this national cocktail thing happening from Brazil, the Capriahina something or another.
That's what it sounds like, made with some sugar cane hard liquor.
Sugar cane and hard liquor and pork belly. You can't go wrong there, you know? It's just going to be awesome. And then we've got a Moscato. We've got a sparkling Moscato that we're going to have with that. So what we didn't choose was the beer. Sorry, not a beer crew, but they are pairing a dark beer. And this is one of the first times I've seen them doing this. I'm not sure. Somebody correct me in the comments if you want. But they're actually doing a featured pairing, which is the pork belly and a dark beer. So now on the menu, you'll see that the sommeliers, the powers that be at Food and Wine Festival, are actually doing their featured pairing from each booth, I'm guessing. And the one for here is this pork belly with this dark beer. So we're actually going to do the pork belly and the Capriahina, probably the scallops and the sparkling Moscato. We're going to see how it goes, right?
Okay, sounds great.
All right, so anything else about Brazil? Fifth largest country in the world, somebody told me.
Yeah, and 60% of the rainforest is in Brazil. Yeah. I mean, think about all that lush vegetation and the wildlife that goes along with it. I mean, it's a
beautiful country.
Great country.
Yeah, beautiful country. For me, my cool thing about Brazil, not I need a cool thing about anywhere, but actually Brazil was the first international destination that I ever went to outside the United States, other than the Bahamas. I mean, count the Bahamas, but that was my first big, overnight red-eye trip. Flew from Miami to actually to Rio de Janeiro and then on to Vitoria, which is pretty cool. It was a good trip. All right, so anyway, let's get into this. Let's try some stuff. How you doing, Mary?
I'm great.
I like your little pen there.
Oh, I love my little pen.
I bet if people are walking around this month and all the way through this 6-week festival, if you come up to one of our Travel with Rick crew, me especially, John behind the camera, any of us, we got some giveaways for you. Might be a pen, might be a cool button. You never know. So check us out. All right, so I'm gonna cut this up and dive in. I know that pork belly's on your side. I'm thinking we should just switch this, man.
Yes, okay.
Kidding. I'm gonna cut it up though.
Ooh,
and we've got some, we've got some avocado on there, a little salsa, some black bean stuff happening.
Yep.
That's a good-looking piece of pork belly, eh?
It really
sure is.
We might need seconds of that.
We may get seconds of
on
that.
Another day or later today. Oh.
All right, there we go. All right, I think we're through. All right, so I'm gonna try this scallop.
We'll try the pork belly. Oh.
Oh yeah, man.
Best thing to do with the pork belly, we learned at the dinner, was try to get a lot of the salsa and the black beans with it, the taste just all meld together.
Nice. Nice, nice. How is that? All right, so this scallop is just right. So it's tender. I mean, that's the thing. That's the thing you risk with scallops. If you overcook them, they'll get chewy. They're not going to be good. This one's really good. And I'm just looking up here to tell you what we got with it. It's a ragu of tomatoes, peppers, and hearts of palm, and kind of some rice that go along with the scallop there. Really good.
That
I'm
is
gonna
delicious.
switch with you there. I'll take my fork
I think
back.
we'll
Sorry
take
about
this one
getting
back.
in there. Yeah, right.
Oh, that is delicious.
All right, so you said we got to get some of the avocado, a little of the black bean, a little of the salsa. Okay.
A little bit of green olive in this salsa on the scallop. That's really, really good. That's really good. Gotta say, Rick, I may actually like the scallop more than the pork chop.
I definitely gonna say I do because unfortunately I'm tilted with pork belly now. I mean, I have found the pork belly I love, and I don't know if I'll ever love another actually. But this pork belly is really good. The black beans are good, and you know, the avocado and everything that's going with it. This is actually, I don't know if you noticed the one's trying to cut through it. It's kind of a little tough today. Maybe they just didn't get it seared right. Did you guys notice that? Mm-hmm. You know, it's a little chewy.
Maybe that pork exercise too much.
Well, one of the lessons we learned in coming to Food and Wine is on any given day, at any given moment, the dish could be different. There's a consistency to them, but sometimes you need to go back a second time and give it another shot in order to be able to get a true appreciation for what the chef and his teams intended to happen.
Cool. So I'm going to go in here for a little of the caprihina, which is sugarcane and hard liquor, frozen. Goes good with pork belly. I think it would go good with anything, actually. Very nice. Very nice. I like that. Not too sweet. But I mean, definitely a little sweet with the sugarcane, but not overly sweet.
Reminds me of sitting at a swimming pool on a lounge chair and just having something refreshing on a hot summer day.
In Brazil?
In Brazil.
I'm going to give it a little stir, make it a little slushy.
All right, so now I'm going to try this Moscato with the scallop. Definitely really nice because you get a little bit of heat with that, the tomato puree and whatnot. That's really rocking there. So that's not an overly sweet Moscato. So if you think of Moscato, you'll think of a sweet white wine. It's not really sweet, it's sparkling, so it gives us a nice little crispness on the palate. Really rocking good there. I'm really loving it, man. It's really good. So what do you think? All right, so that kind of disappeared. That's good.
You still have a piece of scallop there.
Well, I was kind of saving it for John, but, you know, I mean, if we throw him a little piece of scallop, I mean, there's, you know, I mean, that's kind of like, so I'm just going to...
Kind of mean.
Yeah.
Just
We'll have lunch after we're done, John.
Excellent scallop.
Scallop's good.
I like this drink, the frozen drink, more than the sparkling wine.
The frozen drink is very good. I would actually order
We're all
that.
friends here on Travel with Rick. You notice? We just,
Yeah, we just kind of like...
we just kind of...
I've had my shots.
I'm not sure that happened. I mean, it's probably on record somewhere, but anyway, that is nice. I would say the Moscato's nice. It's a nice wine. I love that thing though. That Caprihina is a little overcast here today, but on a hot September day, that's going to rock.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
going to rock.
I
think it does offset the pork really nice. So that's really good. All right, so Brazil. We've got a rating system. It's 1 to 5, baby. What do you think? All right, so we're not going to rate the wines. We're going to rate the food. So.
Okay, so from a food standpoint, I think I'm talking 4 for the scallop.
Okay.
The thing with scallops is it's always, not that I want a whole entree, but it's always a small bite because the scallop's a small thing. But it's very tasty, like the salsa with the scallop. The crispy pork belly, I think I'm going to have to go with 2.5.
Oh, okay. So we broke out a half.
Yeah, only because of the fact that it was a little bit on the overdone side.
Right.
I think coming back and trying it a second time might give it a better score. Flavor is still good. The principle behind the dish I like, but 2.5.
All right. So hang on right there just a second, Bob. The sound you are now hearing, folks, is That's us breaking a wine bottle to get you that half right there. So there you go. So we got 2.5 and we got 4. All right, so I'm definitely going to agree with you. I think you're right there on the money for the scallop. I would almost give it a 5. I'm not going to go 4.5, so I think a 4 is good right there. Scallop was, it had a nice sear on it. It wasn't chewy, but it was done. It wasn't raw in the middle, even close, so it was just right. I like the tomato puree. Price was probably just a bit much for me, so I might have knocked it down just a little bit, but I think a good solid 4 on the scallop there is rocking with me, and I'm going to agree with you just a little bit better on the pork. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 3 because I'm not breaking any more bottles in this clip anyway. We still got a lot of food and wine to go, so I'm going to break my bottle later. But I'm going to say a 3 on the pork because I'm going to agree with you. It was a little tough. It was a little bit chewy. I really did like the salsa. I really like the avocado with it and the black beans. I'm a big black bean fan, so that was rocking. So I think just because of the fact it was a little tough, and like you said, you may come out here another day and that thing just be as tender and moist as the one at California Grill. Go for it, Brazil. There's your chance right there. That's the pork to beat, is over at California Grill. So if you guys haven't been over there, we'll give them a big plug. We'll do it all month. We'll do it all year. We'll do it into 2014. Go California Grill. Go Brazil. I think it was a good showing. Yes. Great episode, right?
Yeah.
Great day
Thank you again very much for having us on. We really do appreciate it.
So Mary,
We sure do.
Bob from Atlanta, you guys check out allinwdw.com. Bob does a lot of guest posts for us at Kingdom Magic, so you can read some of this stuff with us. You definitely check out his site.
Thank you very much.
We look forward to seeing you back for more food and wine.
Thank you. We look forward to being back. Thanks again.
Sure do.
And guys, of course, we look forward to seeing you right back here tomorrow. All month long, we're going to be bringing you food like this, wine and drinks like this, and great friends like this. Who knows what we've got planned? We've got lots planned as we keep heading. All right, it's easier this year. Ken's not here yet. We always say we're going that way because we really don't know, but for sure, we're going that way. The map will lead you, the food will lead us, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow for another episode of Food and Wine Month on Travel with Rick. So long, everybody.